The Lok Sabha elections so far have been quiet, maybe a little too quiet, but it was just the calm before the storm. And the storm came in the form of Sam Pitroda, and BJP cannot remain calm after what he said about redistribution of wealth.
Doesn't mean that you are going to take their wealth and give it to somebody. It means to create new policies.
Sticking to his schedule, Sam Pitroda, chairman of the Indian Overseas Congress, has once again come out of his shell, making noise ahead of the Lok Sabha elections 2024. It's like he has a knack for emerging at just the right moment to say something that has the Congress scrambling to defend and explain, and the BJP gleefully rubbing its hands. And just like each time, he has made a rather controversial statement. In an interview, Pitroda allegedly advocated for the need of a policy towards wealth redistribution, citing America's prevailing inheritance tax policy.
But sir, one thing which is the Prime Minister is pointing out is the promise made by the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, or in the manifesto, that if the Congress party will be voted to power, the party would conduct a survey to run a check on who possesses the wealth in the country and undertake an exercise to redistribute the same among the people.
It doesn't mean that you are going to take their wealth and give it to somebody. It means to create new policies.
Well, it sounds fair to you, Mr. Pitroda, but it sounds like an opportune comment to the BJP. Let me explain why. Pitroda made these comments after Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP criticized the Congress manifesto, saying that it is filled with appeasement and that if it came to power, it would redistribute people's wealth and also give reservations to Muslims from the quota for SC, ST and OBC communities.
पहले जब उनकी सरकार थी उन्होंने कहा था कि देश की संपत्ति पर पहला अधिकार मुसलमानों का है। इसका मतलब ये संपत्ति इकट्ठी करके किसको बांटेंगे? जिनके ज्यादा बच्चे हैं उनको बांटेंगे।
Prime Minister Modi too responded to Pitroda's statement with a catchy phrase, कांग्रेस की लूट जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी।
अब ये लोग उससे भी एक कदम आगे चले गए हैं। अब कांग्रेस का कहना है कि वो इनहेरिटेंस टैक्स लगाएगी, माता पिता से मिलने वाली विरासत पर भी टैक्स लगाएगी। आप जो अपनी मेहनत से संपत्ति जुटाते हैं वो आपके बच्चों को नहीं मिलेगी, बल्कि कांग्रेस सरकार का पंजा उसे भी आपसे छीन लेगा। यानी कांग्रेस का मंत्र है कांग्रेस की लूट। कांग्रेस का मंत्र है कांग्रेस की लूट, जिंदगी के साथ भी और जिंदगी के बाद भी। जब तक आप जीवित रहेंगे कांग्रेस आपको ज्यादा टैक्स से मारेगी, और जब आप जीवित नहीं रहेंगे तो आप पर इनहेरिटेंस टैक्स का बोझ लाद देगी।
The BJP, always keen for some new ammunition, pounced on his remark faster than you can say the name Sam. Several leaders came out in public or on social media criticizing the statement and accusing Congress of being property snatchers. Of course, the Congress was quick to distance itself from Pitroda's musings. Jairam Ramesh, Congress General Secretary in charge, Communications, hurriedly tweeted that this does not mean that Mr. Pitroda's view always reflect the position of the Indian National Congress. Ramesh tried to put out the fire by claiming Pitroda's opinions are sensationalized and taken out of context. But this did not stop the BJP from launching attacks on the intention of the Congress. Of course not. And this is not the first time Pitroda has made a comment that would trigger a response from the BJP. So now I am going to highlight 5 such instances where Pitroda's gaffes have put the Congress on the back foot. Gaffe 1. In December last year, he had said that the focus on the Ram Temple over pressing issues like unemployment bothers him. The statement came just days before the inauguration of the Ram Temple on January 22nd.
When nation is all involved in Ram Temple, Ram Mandir, Diya Jalao, okay, that bothers me. To me, religion is a personal thing. Don't confuse it with national agenda. National agenda should focus on education, employment, growth, economy, inflation, health, environment, pollution.
And guess what Jairam Ramesh said at that time? Pitroda's views were his own and did not represent the party's official position. Seems like there's a pattern here. Jaff 2. In June last year, he raked up controversy when he said that India is facing unemployment and high inflation, but everybody is talking about temples, and temples are not going to create jobs.
We have a problem with unemployment, inflation, education, health. No one talks about these things. But everyone talks about Ram, Hanuman, Mandir. And I have said that temples are not going to create jobs.
To this, Amit Malviya, BJP's IT cell head, gave a stern response. Sam Pitroda, an associate of Rajiv Gandhi, is as clueless as wishes. He can babysit his colleague's overgrown son but need not berate India, of which he has no clue. Jaff 3. In May 2019, he said something that the BJP termed insensitive. In response to BJP's claim that the instructions to kill in the 1984 anti-Sikh riot had come from the office of the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, Sam Pitroda called it another lie of the BJP. अब क्या है 84 का? आपने क्या किया 5 साल में? उसकी बात करिए. 84 में हुआ तो हुआ, he said. Meaning, what about 1984 riots now? Talk about what you did in the last 5 years. What happened in 1984 has happened. So what?
अब क्या है 84 का? बात तो करिए आपने क्या किया 5 साल में, उसकी बात करिए. 84 में हुआ तो हुआ, आपने क्या किया?
The Congress had issued a statement saying that Pitroda's remark is not the opinion of the party and advised all of its leaders to be careful and sensitive. Now, this was just ahead of the Lok Sabha elections in 2019 and PM Modi trained all guns over this remark. He said that this shows the character, mentality and intentions of the Congress party. Jaff 4. In April 2019, he said, the middle class should not be selfish and have a big heart, suggesting that the middle class should be prepared to shell out more taxes to fund the party's proposed Nyay, a scheme promising a guaranteed minimum income for every poor household.
Middle class will get more jobs. Today there are no jobs. Taxes may go up a little bit, but I don't think that's a major issue. Let's not worry about that. Don't be selfish. Okay? Have a big heart. How can you see poor people around you and feel that somebody is going to take a 10 paisa out of you?
Party stalwart Rahul Gandhi had to come out and clarify that the money for the Nyay scheme would not be coming from people's taxes. Gaff 5. In March 2019, he landed the Congress in soup when he questioned the death toll in the Balakot strike carried out by the Indian Air Force and also sought a dialogue with Pakistan. I don't know much about attacks, it happens all the time. Attack happened in Mumbai also. We could have then reacted and just sent our planes, but that is not the right approach. According to me, that's not how you deal with the world, Pitroda said.
Attacks happen all the time. Attack happened during what was this Mumbai Taj Hotel and Oberoi Hotel. Okay, I mean we could have then reacted and just sent our planes, but that's not the right approach, according to me. That's not how you deal with world.
At 81, his closeness to the Gandhi family over 2 generations gives him a unique position within the Congress. His long-standing association with the party means that when he speaks, people listen, even when it's the BJP that ends up smiling. I'm Deepthi Rao. You are watching India Today, So South.